What we're going to end up seeing, because we've still got another entity out there, and it's this guy right here. Very ominous looking. This is Hurricane Bill. Winds right now are at 100 miles per hour. We were talking about the system that came through Puerto Rico, which sits right here, and that's the remnants of what was at one point Tropical Storm Ana. Now just a couple of clusters of convection as it rolls its way through Hispaniola and the Bahamas. But let's look at Bill, because now we've got a pretty well-defined eye at this point, and I've been noticing in the last couple of frames here, do we actually have a jog a little bit to the north now, or do we actually just have a wobble within that? So we'll see. You see how that kind of goes a little bit farther north now in the last couple of frames? So are we actually now starting to get that turn, or is it just a wobble as it continues more or less on its westerly track here? Time will tell, but it needs to make that turn relatively soon if it's going to get away and spare the islands here. What's been steering it at this point has been a large area of high pressure that's been keeping it on that westerly path and farther south. However, we're going to see that ridge break down just a little bit, and that potentially now could steer it a little bit farther north. But again, it's going to have to make that turn relatively soon to end up missing the Antilles here. If it doesn't do that, we could be in some trouble.